So first couple of days, I asked you about things that we thought went good. What have you been most pleased with first 3 games?
I think we talked about it the other day, guys and their willingness to accept roles on this team. We had 4 freshmen throw a shutout today, guys that came out of the pen and did a really good job, and we had 6 guys come off the bench and get a base hit in this game, which is really hard to do. Hitting is really a lot easier if you get in a rhythm and do it all the time. But to sit we got here today at 8:15, and they didn't get in the game until 1:30 or 1:45. So they literally sat for 4 or 5 hours, get an at-bat and come in and get a hit. That, as a coach, that gives you some valuable options late in the game to know that guys are capable of doing that.
Chris Sleeper obviously had an excellent outing for a freshman. How rare is that guys that early in their career show that sort of command control and bouncing back from, when they had even just a little bit of adversity?
Yeah, you look back at some of the greatest pitchers that have ever pitched here since I've been here, the Alec Manoahs and the Michael Groves and people like that. They didn't have a ton of success as freshmen. It's hard to have success as a freshman. You have to learn how to win, but to get off to a start like that just bodes really well for his future, for our future. That's really not easy to do. He pitched really, really good against a really, really good team that's probably going to play in a regional. That team's been in a regional, I think, 2 out of the last 3 years. They're the favorite to win their conference. It's a very offensive team, and he had all of his pitches going pretty good today.
Now, I have to ask you about the shift a little bit different about taking the third baseman, putting him in the hole, leaving Tevin where he is at shortstop. Is that so that he can cover second the way he usually does, play his position normally? You're only moving one guy?
Yeah. Tevin's at shortstop because he's our best shortstop. If you put the third baseman at shortstop and Tevin on the other side, you're taking 2 guys out of position instead of 1. So, yeah, we just leave Tevin there. He's pretty solid right there, and JJ moves around pretty well on the other side. So JJ came here as a second baseman, so he's good on that side as well. So that fits what we do better.
And then Central had a couple of good at-bats where they attacked that pretty well. So does that cause you to evolve a little bit? Is that kind of a cat and mouse game in the way that you execute the shift?
Yeah, it's every time the shift gets burnt, everybody, including the pitcher on the mound, is like, what are we doing? But nobody pays attention to the times that it works. When somebody, when you rob somebody of a base hit, nobody says, oh, yeah, great shift, So it's one of those things that we feel like over the long haul we're going to take away more hits than we give up. But you never know that until it happens. So we'll just monitor it and see how it goes.